discover if I would have had the worthiness to be the perfect lover. Would you stay under the tree when I you would be? Would you be my Valentine? Would you be my Valentine? Still I lie within a memory, devoted as your lover. You could take my hands and cover your eyes and tell me there's no other. Would you be my Valentine? Would you be my Valentine? Pray to find the right one when the time is right. Would you be my Valentine? Would you be my Valentine? Can't let you go, baby. I just wanna tell you that. No, 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 no. All of my friends say, girl, you better take care. 'Cause that man is trouble, you best beware. And go deep down, I know I'm headed to see you down. Now that you got me started, I just can't no, no. 'Cause I love you, baby. I can't let you go, baby. I gotta tell you now. I've been looking for love so sweet. When I was down and down, along came you. Well, you might be a liar. But I love you, yes I do. I can't let you go, baby. I can't let you go, baby. 'Cause I love you, I love you, I love you. No, no, no,